Good morning. Today is May 16th. This is our 2023 challenge for cardio. Set a goal, step goal every day for this month and do everything you can to hit it. I exceeded my step goal yesterday. My step goal Monday through Friday is 15,000. Weekends it's 11,000. And yeah, yesterday I wound up going for an 8-mile walk with my best friend and had over 25,000 steps in one day. So yeah, just do what you can, but strive to do more because you usually can do it, even if you don't think so. Then strength, I have 3 days that I use weights, 3 days that I don't. I alternate. And so I used weights yesterday. So today is just a body weight exercise, which I'm going to do a plank. Trying to hold it probably for at least 30 seconds. And then I will do about a 10-minute yoga session. So just checking what time it is so I know. And so our plank, you can either be on your knees to do it. You can do them on your toes. I'm going to do mine on my toes. You want to keep your back straight. You want your shoulders to be just over your wrists. So you want to make sure you have a nice straight line. Tighten your abs as you're doing it. And breathe. So you just do the best you can. If you want to start out on your toes and then need to go to your knees, you can do that too. You could also plank standing and leaning with your hands against the wall, or having a table that you have your hands on and you're at that diagonal line that you usually are when you're planking. So I'm going to try and go a little diagonal so that you can see the position, and hopefully I have a good line, because I have not planked for a while. Was doing push-ups all last month for strength, but it's been quite a while since I've done a plank. So I'm going to do the high plank. You could also do a low plank where you're on your forearms, have your forearms on the floor, but I'm going to be kind of in that push-up position and do the best I can. So I'm trying to figure out, let's see, I think I have a timer on here. I just got a new watch, so I'm playing with it. Okay. Let's see if this works. So we're going to go. Okay, so I waited till I had made it to a minute and held that. Not sure if you were hearing my back, but my back loves to do these little cracking sounds, my low back. Thinking it's probably going back into alignment, but if you were hearing that, I apologize. I always say I identify as a Rice Krispie. Yes, because I say go, snap, crackle, pop with this body of mine. So now we're going to do our yoga. And sorry, I'm so distracted this morning. Trying to see what, because I try and put in about how long I do my yoga, and I don't always remember to look at what time I start. So, alrighty. So we're going to start with our forward fold. So you're trying to keep your legs nice and straight and together, and you're going to bend from your hips and just come down. If you can touch the floor, that's great. If you can't get all the way to the floor, just go as far as you can. And as you're breathing and stuff, sometimes you can go a little further. So. Our warrior one pose. So I'm going to step forward with my right foot. The left foot is at 45-degree angle. You're going to go into a lunge, so your knee is just above your ankle, and then your hands come. So hips and everything face the same direction as that right foot, straight ahead. Turn your hips so they're facing this way, and then just turn your upper body, your head to the right. Switch so that you're now going to have your left foot forward and your right will be at that 45-degree angle. So again, nice big step forward in the lunge, hips facing the same way. Two, so you're turning your hips and then looking over the left. Gonna do, I didn't do it on the right at the time because I knew I would probably go over, and I'm trying to figure out the correct way to do it. So we're going to do warrior 3. So you'll get into your warrior 1 pose, and then you kind of, your body will form a T because you're going to come over that foot that's in the front. I'll be doing the right first. Your arms will be up front, your back leg will lift up, so you're kind of making a T, and just doing the best you can with holding the pose, which you all know me by now if you've been watching. I have a more difficult time holding single foot balance pose. So I'm back into warrior one. Then you're just going to come forward, straighten that right foot, lift that up. Come back up, put that foot down. Now we're just going to switch feet so that the left is going to be forward, your right is at the back. Let's see if I can do this. Now, I'm going to do the tree pose. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go right into another single foot balance. So that's why I was kind of like, do I want to do that? So I think what we're going to try first is the garland pose, which you're going to have a nice wide stance, and you're going to kind of come down into a lunge. I mean, not a lunge, sorry, a squat. And you'll have your hands in between your legs, so your elbows will be on the inside of your knees. So as you squat, make sure you're throwing your backside back. You want your knees to track over your toes. And that's our garland pose. Up. Okay. The tree pose you can have, if you need to have your toes on the floor, that's fine. You can have your foot on the lower part of your leg, or you can have it come all the way up and be on your thigh. If you need to hold on it first, right now my foot is like all over the place, trying to find that center. Knocking things over. Okay. Keep my foot is sliding, so I'm going to put it down here. Okay. So sometimes you just gotta change position, because with these leggings that I have on, my foot just did not want to stay in position, so I could feel it kind of doing the slide, and that's distracting when I'm trying to hold the pose and I'm already shaky. So I'm just going to keep my foot down. Again, you don't want it on your knees, so whether you can get it up higher above your knee is good too. do our downward facing dog. So you're going to get on the floor, do your tabletop position, so hands and knees. You want your knees to be about hip width apart, and then you're just going to bring your hips up into the air and try and touch your heels as you push back, heels to the floor. And then just lower yourself back down. And that is our yoga for today. So I hope you have a great day. Stay active. So try and get your either cardio or strength or yoga or 2 or 3 of them. But stay active. Have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow.